Bloody roadworks. On a Sunday, bloody roadworks. And probably a lot of people that just can't get a move on. Oh, is it the car boot as well? The car boot usually does them. Yeah, it's car boot, look. Car boot, massive tailbacks. Oh well, they can sit and fester in their self-created doom. Anyway, how are you doing? I'm out on my motorbike, and it's my Hayabusa, and I haven't cleaned it for a long time. That's not strictly true. I gave it a half decent clean not so long ago. And it's quite shiny. Apart from all the dust. Been working on my shed. I put in a double door that leads me straight out onto my back alley. So I can go straight out the shed onto the back alley, and then I don't need to use the decking, which means when it's wet and icy, I don't have to run the gauntlet of wet or icy decking, which is a bit slippery slimy, no matter how much you clean it and how much you put deck prep on it. So I decided I'm going to put in a double doorway into the shed, right from the back alley. The ramp going in is a bit steep. I'm trying to get used to that. I only finished doing it yesterday. I only been in and out the shed about 3 times, so it's I'll show you, but the angle's a bit steeper than I wanted, but it couldn't be helped. The ramp can only go so far out into the back alley, and it can only go to a certain height, so it meets the flooring of the shed. So it's a bit steep, and it's a bit 45 degrees-ish. So it's sort of like that, but then you're at that angle, so when you hit it, it naturally wants to kick the bike over. And with my stumpy little legs, I don't stand much chance of getting a foot down if it flips me over. Flips me over, and so it's all a bit scary and daunting at the moment. It'll be even worse when it's raining and icy, probably. Well, I've put gripper rods down, which I've used before. I used to create a path from my shed to my kitchen, so I wasn't slipping all over the place walking out to get to my bike. So I've used them before, and the ramp is totally covered in them, and I've got a block of wood down the side, So if it does slide, if the bike does slide over, it'll knock into the wood rather than going into the side of the shed. So it's still, where are you going? That's dreadful cycling. So yeah, if the bike does slip across the ramp, it can only go into the bit of wood rather than launching me off the side or into the side of the shed. So I think I've got all bases covered, but only time will tell.
So that's where I used to come up the shallow ramp onto the decking, and then have to spin it round there to get it in to here, into the shed. There's the beast. But now I've got this double door, a few locks on that. Yeah, got to keep it secure. Anyway, let's open that up. Right, that's 1/4 hour worth of locks and bolts. So that comes out. And then got straight to my back alley, which I've got to allow access for the next door neighbour. And that's the other next door neighbour's driveway, but we're allowed access. But this is my old ramp, so I'd go through these double gates, and it's a lot shallower, whereas this one, where you come along, you're hitting that angle and up, and it just wants to kick the bike over. So I'm having to learn to lean it more to come up the ramp. But in the wet weather and the icy weather, this should be a lot more stable, because obviously it won't be affected by any of that. So I'll just be straight up the ramp and in, park, and then this is my turning circle. Now the Corona and Mediocre I can easily turn just on their stands. The Busa, big lump that it is, doesn't like to be turned on its stand, and I don't want to really stick holes in the floor, although that is, it's about 40mm thick. It's tongue and groove chipboard on top of deck board. So I've got the paddock stand with the wheels on it. Just hoik the rear end up, and then I can spin that round. Bit of a faff getting used to it, because from here to here, and the front wheel has to be right in pretty much against the side. That's the length of the bike, so it is pretty exact. Then obviously one of the downsides is I've lost a lot of storage along there, so the new shelves I put here are rather over full, even though I've thrown a lot of shit away. I've kept a lot of shit as well. So there you go, that's what I've been doing. So I can ride straight up into my shed, no faffing about on my decked area, which gets very slippery in the wet and indeed with ice on it. And I've tried cleaning it off, scraping it off, putting deck treatments down, all the rest of it. None of it worked for very long, and none of it worked when I really needed it to. So I've given up on that idea. It also means that we can have some permanent furniture on the decking out there, rather than just fold up chairs, which is also a massive plus, especially as the summer's just here now. Well, it's the start of June, so it's getting warm. But there you go. Anyway, back to the riding.
But this morning I thought, I've been working on the shed for a few weekends, not non-stop, but there's other life things that get in the way, like gardening and taking the old woman shopping. Do you know what I mean? It just, you just want to get on with toy stuff, immature stuff, and then the missus is all like, oh, let's go out and buy some clothes because we're going on holiday soon. It's like, oh dear, darling, darling, give me my life back. But yeah, so couldn't really just get on with it and get it done, but eventually I got on with it and got it done. So that's good, isn't it? Is that good? That's good. So I thought this morning, I've completed that and took the old woman shopping yesterday. So this morning, sod her, and I said sod her as well. Lucky she's still sleeping, or else you might have heard it, and then, Jesus, I'll be in for some grief. But I thought I'm just going to go out for just a little pleasure cruise. Don't usually go out for a pleasure cruise, it's all a bit mad and manic and stuff like that, but I thought, you know what, I'll just go out for a little bit of leisure, a little bit of, I don't know, clear the head sort of cruising, but not on a cruiser. Who owns a cruiser? Madness, I say. I used to, and I do miss it on occasions. Like today, it'd be nice, you know, assuming the position in the armchair with your arms straight out on your chopper bars. Oh, I like that. Beautiful. Well, I ain't got a cruiser, so who'd buy a cruiser? I'm going to buy a Hayabusa, which I think I've lived with this one long enough now that I do want a straight handlebar it. There's it's more, I don't know, it is the comfort. It does sit you up a bit. Yeah, I just I don't know. I don't know what to say to you. I like straight handlebars on my bikes, and the slow speed manoeuvring, the leverage that you have with straight handlebars far outweighs the swept-back sports clip-ons. So yeah, I think that is something that needs doing. Isn't it? Yeah. So I don't know when that'll happen. And I think the only place to go really is ABM, which is in Germany. So I don't know whether I'll cop the import duty as well. And the kit is about 300 quid. And if I cop the import duty, it could be in the region of another 100 quid. So might be talking 400 quid for the kit. And I've used ABM before, so I trust the product. It feels good, it fits well, the instructions are brilliant. Not that I need them, you know. It's only chicks that read instructions. And then they tell me what to do. But yeah, I think that's definitely something for the future. I had straight handlebars on my previous Busa, and I know from experience it's a lot more comfortable and a lot more, for me, user friendly with the straight handlebars. So that'll be something. I think I'll put in an order with the missus and the kids for my birthday. When's that? We're in June now, aren't we? June already. Bloody hell. Where's it go? Where does the time go? Oh my goodness. So yeah, my birthday's July. If you want to send me anything, don't be stupid. Jesus Christ, you don't even know me really, do you? Yeah, so that'll be July, and then it'll be a while after that. So August maybe. If they don't buy it for my birthday, I'm getting it, and I don't care what they say. I'm getting it. So yeah, I think that'll be that going forwards. Anyway, I just thought I'd stick a video out. I've been taking it easy with YouTube, and still getting new subscribers. And if you're listening, new subscribers, hello. Hello. And if you're listening, old subscribers, and you've actually got this far in the video, hello, and thanks for being there. Yeah, I do appreciate it. Probably not as much as I should, but yeah, I'm taking it a lot easier, and I'm not filming everything I do in the shed. Cool, imagine that. You'd have had about 14 videos of shed building. That's it. Pull over to the left to turn right. Beautiful. Like it. Oh, it's so... Can't beat a Busa. Well, there's obviously bikes out there that can beat a Busa, especially a 2008 model. Well, they're saying that. They reckon the newer one's slower, don't they? I don't know. I don't know. I don't do my research. But anyway, there you go. There's a slight... I don't know what it was. Montage of mingishness. That's like a Venus snitcher. Yes, anyway. Thanks for being there. Thanks for watching. Thanks. And maybe I'll catch you again. Ta-ra.